Hey you guys, it's Aurora here again. Welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about the egg mask. I'm going to be doing an egg mask tutorial like I said in the last video. I want to start with the egg mask because it was the first ever thing I started doing on my skin when I wanted to, like it was the first DIY I did when I wanted to take care of my skin. Before I did the egg mask, I used to have oily skin, blackheads, pimples, acne. But after I did the egg mask, after I continuously did the egg mask, I noticed it really reduced the oil on my skin, it cleared my acne and pimples. It's really helped me a lot. That was the first ever thing I started doing for my skin. So this little egg here is really powerful. It can also tighten and shrink large pores. It's good for clearing wrinkles and pimples and fine lines too. So to begin the tutorial, I'll wash my face with my black soap. This is my black soap, you guys. It's this way because I mixed it with honey, milk, aloe vera. It's not like the regular black soap. And it's not the Dutch, please, just normal black soap that I mixed with honey, milk, and aloe vera to get the best of what I do. So now, I'm just taking this. And I'm going to leave it to air dry. If you want to stand beside a fan or under the air conditioner, you just want to let air dry your face, that's good, but please don't use a towel on your face. Why? Because there's already a lot of dirt from your body and bacteria already on your towel. So your face and the skin on your face is very sensitive, so using a towel to wipe your face after bathing isn't really encouraged. I don't do it, so please don't do it. Just allow it. No matter how much of in a hurry you are, just calm down. Just calm down and wait for your face to dry. So now I'm beating eggs for my face to dry. Please note that just because I use products on here, like because I come here and say I use this or I use that, doesn't mean you must do exactly what I'm doing. If what you're already doing before, like if you're using a particular kind of soap or a particular kind of cream and it works for you, please stick to it, because most times it's all the changing of creams and soaps because you're looking for the best one, or you heard someone say this one is better, you get, it's mostly these kind of things that spoil our skin. Because when you change your, like you've been using, let me say now I've been using Cantu. I've been using Cantu to bathe. Then I want to change to Dettol. My body will have to adjust because the ingredients in Cantu and the ingredients in Dettol are not the same thing. So my body will have to adjust. So in that process of adjusting, if your body doesn't agree with what you're changing with, your skin gets spoiled, and that's where you start having problems. That's where you start looking for how to fix it. So if you're using a particular product and it works for you, please stick with it. Don't go ahead changing when what you're already using before works for you. But if what you're not using doesn't work, if what you're using doesn't work for you, then you can change. By all means do. Like nobody's stopping you, just change. Okay, so it's practically dry. I'm going to be using a makeup brush to apply the egg on my skin. Some people, like most people, I say you can use your hand, but I prefer to use a brush because I feel it's more precise. I can get it exactly where I want it to be. You get more like when I use my hand and just rub it everywhere. So if you have a brush you're not using, or a clean brush, please, then you can use it. But if you don't, you can use your hand. So I've beat my egg. I'm just going to dip.
She just wants to be beautiful. She goes unnoticed. She knows no limits. She craves attention. She praises an image. She prays to be sculpted by the sculptor.
You see, with the brush, I can get it exactly where I want it to be. It doesn't touch my hair. It doesn't enter inside my eye or my mouth. So that's it. So we're going to wait for this to dry. I advise that you leave the mask on for 15 to 30 minutes, depending on how long you can wait, but a minimum of 15 minutes and a maximum of 30 minutes, so it dries very well and it enters your skin and does its work. As time, guys.
She don't see the light that's shining deep deep within the eyes can find it. Maybe we're made of blind
This
souls.
has stayed for 15 minutes now. Like after you do the mask and it has dried and it has stayed on your skin, it makes your skin tight. Like I find it hard to even like open my mouth fully. So now I'm going to be washing it off with my black soap again and cold water. This time I won't use warm water. Cold water now to close my pores. I used warm water before to open up my pores. When I'm going to use cold water to close my pores. So okay, now so I've washed it off with my black soap and cold water. You guys can see, looks like my face is shining. Well, that's what I think. So now the egg obviously doesn't finish, it still remains. There's still a remainder of the egg, and you won't throw your egg away. So what I do and what I'll advise you guys to do is to refrigerate it, keep it in the refrigerator, or if you want, you can keep it in the freezer. But if you keep it in the freezer, know that you have to defrost it the next day. One egg can last you for 5 days. This egg, you can use it for 5 days. That's, you can do it once a day for 5 days. You don't have to throw away your egg. Please conserve. If you're keeping it in the freezer, you know you have to defrost it because it will be frozen. But if you're defrosting with warm water, make sure you don't leave it for too long. If not, it will actually boil. I once made that mistake. I put the egg inside a bowl of hot water to defrost and it boiled. It was sad. So yeah, what I advise though is that if you have a good working refrigerator, just store it there so you can use it again the next day and the next day for 5 days. And so one of the things this egg mask does is that it shrinks your pores and reduces oiliness on your skin. So if you already have a dry skin, you don't want to overdo the egg mask. If not, your skin will become too dry. Even if you already have an oily skin, you don't want to overdo the egg mask. If not, your face will become too dry, and that's another skin problem on its own. So you have to be moderate. You have to balance everything. If you have dry skin and you want to do an egg mask, please use just the white. Don't use the yolk, just the white, the egg white. But if you have oily skin, you can use both the white and the yolk. Like you should use both the white and the yolk. But if you have dry skin, just the white. If you have moderate skin, that is, your skin is not oily and your skin is not dry, it's just in between, you have a choice. Like you can either use just the white or use just the white. And do not waste your egg, you guys. Don't waste your egg. Go and keep it in the fridge. You can use it for 5 consecutive days. I'm waiting for this to air dry. I don't use it well on my face, as I said before. After this video is done, I'm going to put a collage of my growth over the years that will start from 2015, from 2015 to 2017. So you guys will see how far I've come, the difference between my skin then and my skin now, because and like when I started using natural products, when I started working out, how my skin improved, how my weight reduced, how everything just started coming together. So that's what I will do. You will still leave this to dry up. Please be patient. I know it's not easy. You might be in a hurry, but your skin will thank you. Your face especially will thank you when you don't use a towel on it. You just leave it to air dry. Is the best way. Like, it's one of the best ways to reduce the pimples and acne you get on your skin. So okay, so now my face has dried and like it feels really, would I say, matte or tight and dry. Like when you wash off your face and it dries off, you actually feel as if your pores have actually dried up too, and it's very nice. Please, if you can do this egg mask, if you have the resources, there's nothing stopping you, please go ahead and do it. Remember I said that the point of the egg mask is, one of the main reasons is to close up your pores and reduce the oil on your skin. You don't want to overdo, so you don't get a too dry skin. So even after the egg mask, I still moisturize. I moisturize using bio oil. I use bio oil because it's very light, it's not heavy like say coconut oil. I feel coconut oil is a heavy oil and I don't want to use it on my face because I don't want my face to become oily again. So I'm just going to be using my bio oil now, just a little drop. I don't need much, just like 1 or 2 drops of it. It's a very light oil. I use this in the night and anytime I do the egg mask so it doesn't get too dry. So you see, that's it. Like, I'm practically done with this tutorial. That's it. Like, look at, just look at that glow, you guys. Look at it. But that this egg mask should be done if you have the resources. do the egg mask. If you learned something or you have questions, please leave your questions and your comments in the comment box. Don't forget to like. I'm still working on my video editing skills, so you guys should bear with me, please. Well, I'm very sure I'll get better very soon. So don't forget to like, don't forget to share, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I would like to see you guys next week. So stay tuned. I love y'all. Bye.
Hold me tight and pull me under. You let me drown, you let me dream. But you should know by now my heart is in your teeth. Hey, alligator, have some mercy.
I wanna dance in the dark. We gonna light up the night. Come on, I wanna dance in the dark. Come on, we gonna light up the night.